Hello children, welcome back to your EVS class. Today let us learn Deepa's generation. Raju and Deepa came to their grandparents' house during the summer vacation. Even you children will go now children to your grandparents' house for in summer. The same way even Deepa went to her grandparents' house. Raju, Deepa and their mother and grandmother went to the neighboring village to attend a naming ceremony. What do you mean by naming ceremony? Naming ceremony means for the small child they'll keep name, no, that is called as naming ceremony. So, Deepa, Raju, mother and grandmother went to the neighboring village, means to the next village, to attend the naming ceremony. Many people had gathered there. Deepa saw a small baby in the cradle. Even in the naming ceremony, even in your house, you might have seen the child will be put into the cradle. See here, they put the child into the cradle. Is it not? Now Deepa is asking, Mother, whose baby is this? Mother is telling, Deepa, it is the baby of Radha and Rajiv. You two used to sleep in the cradle like this when you were a baby. Mother, she told Deepa that it is the baby of Radha and Rajiv, and even when Deepa was child, even she was also sleeping in the cradle. Even you children, when you were young, very small children, you were also sleeping in the cradle. Now, the baby in the cradle started crying. Radha took into her bosom and consoled it by singing a lullaby. You know that when the mother hold the child and just sing a song, hold to the bosom and sing a song, the child will be consoled. ಅಳುವ ಕಂದನ ತುಟಿಯ ಹವಳದ ಕುಡಿಯಂಗ ಕುಡಿಹುಬ್ಬು ಬೆವಿನ ಬೇವಿನ ಸಲಹಂಗ ಕಣ್ಣೋಟ ಶಿವನ ಕೈಯಲಗು ಹೊಳೆದಂಗ. That means a crying child's lips look like a pearl. Its tender brow appear like a petals of a neem flower. Its tear-filled eyes, flashed like a sharp edge of Lord Shiva's sword. That means when the small child is crying, its lips will be like a pearl. Okay, and its eyebrows will be like a petals of the neem flower. Neem flower petals will be very small, like that it will be. Its tear-filled eyes flashed like a sharp edge of Lord Shiva's sword. Lord Shiva will be having sword, no? That how shining it will be. Like that, the eyes which has been filled with tears will be very shining. Listening to the song, the baby stopped crying. So, now observe the pictures. Say how the mother cares her baby. In the first one, in the first picture, monkey is holding the child, or the monkey's baby is holding the monkey into her bosom. See, they both are, it has been attached. In the second one, the mother bird is giving food to the small birds. In the third one, the hen is protecting the chickens. In the fourth picture, mother is happily loving the child. So, in all these situations, mother fulfills all the needs of the child. What are the needs of the child? Love, nurture, protection, and food, etc. These are the needs for the child. The child needs love. The child needs to be nurtured, means it should be given food properly, and the child should be protected, and the child should be nurtured, and food should be given to the child. Not nurturing is not only giving food, but also giving bath. All this will come under nurturing only. Did you understand, children? Now, next, while returning from the name, from the naming ceremony, grandmother met her friends. They looked at Raju and said, "He looks like just like his grandfather. His eyes, broad forehead, long his eyes, broad forehead, long nose resemble his grandfather." Deepa said, "Everyone says that I resemble my mother." So Deepa is telling, when a man who just met, when they met the friends, when they looked at Raju, they told Raju's eyes, broad forehead, and long nose will resemble his grandfather. Then Deepa said, "Everyone will tell that I am resembling my mother. See, I have a curly hair. My mother too has a curly hair." Now you write, children, whom do you resemble? You ask your parents, whom do you resemble, and write in this given. And what are the resemblances in you are having? Similarities, whether you are having, your brother is having, or your sister is having, you write in this one only. Color of the skin, grandfather of the skin is same. Okay. Now, in this, the picture of a family is given here. Identify the similarities you notice among them. See, grandfather and Ramya down. See here, I will show you. See, grandfather and Ramya, they have got same nose. Their nose is same. Is it not? Yes. And mother's nose. See here, mother, grandmother, and this his nose is same. Father and mother's also, it is looking same only. No, father's, it is different. Is it not? Then grandmother's and grandmother's nose also is different. Like that, each one will resemble each other. Children resemble their parents, grandparents, and other members of the family. Generally, the similarities can be seen in the hair, color of the skin, eyes, ears, nose, walking, and laughing style. They met Ramappa, the grandfather, on the way who was returning from the town. He took the children to the farm. Now Deepa is asking, "Grandpa, how many children do you have?" Deepa grandfather then told them about his family. Grandpa is telling, "Deepa, your grandmother is Puttamma. We have two children. They are your father Subbanna and your aunt Leela. You and Raju are the children of your father. I, your mother, your grandmother, your father, mother, you and Raju. Thus, we belong to three generations. First generation is grandfather and grandmother is first generation. Then, after that first generation, next generation is father and mother. Then, afterward, their children. Okay. Now, you look at this. Deepa is telling, Grandpa, could not understand what you said." Raju is telling, "Deepa, I have learnt about the generations in the school. It can be shown by drawing a simple family tree. I will draw and show you what Grandpa said. Then you will understand." Children reached the home. Deepa, "Raju, you told me about the family tree. Will you please draw it and show me? Take this pencil and paper." Raju, "Okay, look here." Now see here, here Raju has written the family tree. First grandpa and grandma, then afterwards in one branch Raju's father, Raju and Deepa. Now Raju's father and Raju's father and mother one second generation, and that will be third generation. "Hey, it looks like a tree." Deepa is telling, "It looks like a tree." Raju, "It is called family tree. It is a simple family tree of Raju's family." Now what you do is, who are all there in your family? You write their names You collect the parent, your grandparents' name, and you draw the family tree in this one in the given space. Now, Deepa, grandma, sorry, grandpa, you have shown me a big tree in the farm, haven't you? Grandpa, I have planted that when I was young. Now it is very big. Raju, there was another big tree beside that grandpa. Grandpa, oh, that was planted by your father when he was young. That is a small tree. It grew well. Raju, Grandpa, tomorrow Deepa and I will plant a sapling beside those trees. What do you mean by sapling? Sapling means small trees, small plants. Small plants are called as saplings. Grandpa, well, Raju, let it grow like you. How the children will grow, like that, even the tree will grow. Now, did you understand this lesson, children? The some in the family, there are so many customs and so many functions will take place. Now, naming ceremony, threading ceremony, then and also birthday. These are all the functions that are being taken place in the house. And even in our house also, and even your house also, there will be generation. First generation, second generation, and third generation. See, in the family, you have already learnt in your lower class, in a family, if there is only father, mother, and their unmarried children, that is called as nuclear family. If the family has got more number of children and more number of children and also more number of after them get married also, if they are there only, that type of family is called as joint family. Did you understand, children? Thank you.